Hey guys, Jessica here, and welcome back to the shop. Today's video is a little bit different, as you saw from the thumbnail. Things gotta change a little bit around here. If you're worried that we're gonna stop doing storage units, we're not. We're not gonna stop doing storage units. We're gonna continue to do things the way that we do, except for we gotta slow it down a little bit. So, as you guys know, a lot of you guys who are new to the channel in the last couple of months know that we have been buying storage units like crazy. We've taken a couple of weekends off here and there and kind of spread them out a little bit, but like last weekend before last, we did 3 units in one day, and that is a lot. That is a lot for 2 people. Even the small units, it's still a lot. You still have to go in, dig it, pick through everything, film it all, then sort everything again before you can even leave the facility. Take things to donation, wherever we're going to donate it at, whether it be a shelter, whether it be a thrift store, whether it be give things to people who we know need things. Also, taking things to the dump. You know, it's a lot of work, and so we need to put the brakes on just a little bit. We're going to continue to bring you those good storage unit videos, though, hopefully good storage units, but as you can see, there's a lot of stuff behind me back here. What we do with what we find in the storage units now, we're kind of changing our business model some. Early on in reselling, I started with just a booth, just opened my booth and went with that. Then I started messing around with selling on Mercari a little bit, trying to get used to the idea of selling online. And then when I met Zena, she talked me into eBay. She said it's a lot easier than you think it is. So I went really hardcore on eBay, and that's how we got this. Aside from the cape back there that I sold on Dibdit last night. This is just a part of our inventory back here, eBay inventory. Some of you guys have seen videos here in the garage before in the shop, and I have more over in this other corner back here as well. But we are currently pretty overrun with stuff from storage units, from go to the bins, and things like that, because who doesn't love to source? That's the most fun part about reselling to most people, to us especially, is going treasure hunting. Zena and I love to treasure hunt. One of our favorite things to do is go geocaching. If you're not familiar with geocaching, look it up. It's a lot of fun. You go and find little tiny things, sometimes big things, out in public or out in the woods or wherever, and you sign off on it. You follow coordinates and find it. It's called geocaching. I'll put it on the screen so you know what the heck I'm talking about. You can Google it, but it's a lot of fun. So, the treasure hunt is absolutely our favorite thing. So, of course, it's always nice to sell things. Who doesn't love that? But, yeah, so we're getting a little bit overrun, and we need to slow down a little bit, because if you guys are not familiar, Zena does have a full-time job. She works more than 40 hours a week. She works for UPS. She's a driver right now, and she never knows how long she's going to work every day. She leaves the house at like 8 a.m. most days. So it varies every day, but sometimes she doesn't get home till 9:30, especially now that we live a little bit further away from the hub. So she has a lot of long days. And then here comes the weekend, and we have storage units to clean out. It's really tough on her. And then I'm trying to hold down the fort here, trying to set up Dibdit auctions, trying to ship Dibdit auctions, ship eBay orders, make dinner, take care of the dogs. You guys know we have a cute little puppy right now, and he is a handful, so it's a lot to do. Our plate is pretty full for both of us, so we need to slow it down a little bit, but we will continue to do storage units. We will continue to go to the Goodwill bins. I desperately need to go dumpster diving. I need some boxes, like, right now. I have this rack of clothing back here. Sold this whole rack of clothing on Dibdit last night. I've also got, let me take the camera off the tripod real quick and I'll show you. Okay, so please don't mind my mess. This is what I'm talking about, though. So there's our eBay, a big chunk of eBay inventory. Sold all of that last night. Sold the cape. Sold everything in this box right here. These are all the pants and stuff, shoes. And then this was the night previous to that. Sold everything here. Gave this away. We do give away in every auction. So everything here also has to get packed up and sent out. But, so it's a lot to deal with. And so we're just kind of feeling a little overrun, you know. You guys can probably tell I sound hoarse. I've been dealing with a sore throat and a little bit of a runny nose. The last couple of days, Zena's been dealing with it too, so that is weighing on us as well right now. I think we've kind of spread ourselves a little bit too thin to the point that we're both have managed to get sick. So, yeah, lots and lots to do. Just so much to catch up on. If you were local to the Oklahoma City area and you happened to come to our garage sale right before we bought the house and moved, you saw our garage and how full it was. And that was like, not even like half of what we have. We do have a storage unit also. We had stuff inside the house in boxes. We need to get away from that. This house, we were trying to keep everything out of the house completely. We did not want that to happen again. It just kind of got away from us at the other house. So that's what we're trying to do. And let me give you a look here. Please ignore my mess because it is crazy in here right now. I got bags down there. There's most of my boxes. These are all smaller boxes. The reason I say I need to go dumpster diving is because most of these people that bought these stacks here also bought stuff from here, also bought that, or bought stuff from here. So I need bigger boxes. So I'm going to have to go dumpster diving. This is where I normally keep bigger boxes, and that is very low. So you can see over there. Let me walk over there. It is crazy in here. These totes are all full. One is clothing. One is video game stuff. One is like mixed items. We've got all this stuff over here on the shelves. This shelf. I mean, it just goes on and on, guys. This is all stuff from a recent storage unit that you guys haven't seen yet. There's like these little tables. This baker's rack needs to get sold on Marketplace. It just keeps going. Keeps going. There is this shelf over here, also came from a recent storage unit, from the same one as the baker's rack. And then we come over here, and we've got, this is where I've been digging. I use these, we get them at Costco. I use these for my Dibdit shows because I can line everything up in one box, and then if it's nice and low, I can just stack them, so that's always awesome. I've got this rack of clothing here that is like a little bit higher end stuff that either needs to go to our booth or get put on eBay or Dibdit Threads as a static listing, not for auction. We got all of our hats over here that are listed on eBay. Over here, more eBay inventory all the way down to the floor. This is all of our little tiny eBay inventory right here in these drawers. This has eBay inventory in it here, all 4 drawers. This is like packing materials and stuff. This is where we keep our shoes that are on eBay. And then there's my little photo station. So I did not intend to give you a tour of the shop, but it's a crazy mess right now. And Zena and I are constantly brainstorming what can we do to improve things. We got to clean things up. We've got to get them organized and things like that. But we're so busy on the weekends. I mean, we have to do errands like everybody else. We got to go grocery shopping, you know. We got to go take care of the booth. We've got all this stuff that you have to cram into a weekend, and then you throw a storage auction on top of it. Normally, storage auctions do not end during the week. The most recent one with the baker's rack, that one ended on a Thursday, which was really unusual to me. So, and if they did end during the week, I would be cleaning them out on my own. Now, I've done it before, but it's so much easier to have somebody else with you. So, it's tough. So we need to be able to plan them out a little bit more and buy better units. A lot of our units have been great. We have not, I don't think we've lost money on any of them yet, thanks to Dibdit being able to flip things quickly. Facebook Marketplace, a few things have gone on to eBay, not much, but a few things. And then also YouTube. You guys keep watching, keep liking and subscribing and hitting the thumbs up button, you know, all those things, notification bell, that all helps us out drastically. The YouTube income, it's not much, but every little thing helps. So those of you who do that regularly, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. But so things, like I said, are going to change a little bit, but we're going to continue to try to bring you the best content that we can. We're not going to slow down. Like, we're going to still bring you 2 videos every week. I'll also be going out of town to do some family stuff here in a few days. And I'll be gone for 3 or 4 days. So that's going to be a little bit tough. Zena's going to have to handle things on her own. But it is what it is, you know. We got to do what we got to do. And so yeah, so I don't want to discourage any of you. I know some of you might jump ship and leave the channel just because all you want is storage units, and I get that. A lot of you came here because you enjoy the storage unit videos, but we want to continue to bring you guys other types of content. We love making all sorts of different videos. So springtime is upon us. It is here. It's like really getting here quickly. Today's a very nice day. So I know that garage sales are coming soon. So hopefully we can start bringing you guys some garage sale content as well. I would like to start going to the bins a little bit more because I think that's going to be one of the most efficient ways for us to buy product for selling on Dibdit and Dibdit Threads, because we can get it so cheap and we can cherry pick. When we buy a storage unit, we have to deal with everything that's in there. So it's a lot more work and a lot more to deal with. But if we go to the bins, we can just buy what we need and it works out a lot easier. So, but yeah, like I said, we're not getting away from storage units. We just love them too much. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of that stuff, please feel free to ask in the comment section down below. If you're interested in Dibdit Threads, I know a couple of you guys, I do live stream onto YouTube all of our Dibdit and Dibdit Threads auctions so that you guys can watch them if you don't want to download the app and all that stuff, deal with all that, and you just want to see how it goes. You can watch those videos. So, but doing that helps us out a little bit as well with the algorithm. And where am I going with this? I'm like, my brain is turning into mush. But yeah, so we've been live streaming the Dibdit and Dibdit Threads auctions, and that's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just blanking, y'all. Like, and I'm not going to cut this either. I'm totally blanking right now on where I was going with this point. What was my point? I have no idea. But, yeah, so I don't know. I'm so lost right now. This is what happens when you have a cold. Your brain just goes all of a sudden, and you go, what am I talking about? But yeah, so a lot of this stuff like that you see here on this rack was from our most recent Goodwill Bins haul. I actually went and pulled a ton of like 15 or 16 clothing items from that bag of stuff that we bought and sold it all yesterday. So, yeah, well, since my brain is starting to blank out, what was I saying? Feel free to ask questions down below in the comments if you have any questions about how Dibdit works, how Dibdit Threads works. I'll do my best to answer them. Lately, I've been so busy that I've missed some comments and things like that, and I do apologize. It's hard for me when I've got so much going on to remember to look at Instagram or look at YouTube or catch up on messages. Sometimes we get a message here and there on Dibdit or Dibdit Threads, so I try to keep up on that stuff, but it's very easy, especially with my squirrel brain, to see them come through, read them real quick, and go, ooh, how am I going to respond to that? And then something catches my attention, and it's gone. I totally forget about it. It's days later when I remember or when I get a reminder. So I do apologize for that, guys. It's just, I have squirrel brain real bad, as you could probably tell from this video. But, hey, buddy, come here. You guys want to see Dobby? Come here, Dobby. Come here, buddy. Come here. Here he comes. Please ignore all the leaves on my floor. I keep leaving the door open. Come here, buddy. What do you got? What do you got? Hi, say hi. Hi. Hi, people. Hi, people. He's a good boy. He's trying to get as close as he can to me, so you guys won't be able to see him. Ignore my ugly Crocs. Oh, good boy. He's chewing on me. Oh, good boy. Good boy. So, one other thing we got to deal with. Let me bring you guys outside here. Check this out. During my live stream, during my Dibdit auction on Tuesday, this giant branch fell from that tree. It was stuck up right up here. It had been stuck there since before we even bought the house, just kind of dangling, but it was still pretty darn well attached. I mean, by a few inches at least. And we had such big winds. If you live in the Oklahoma area, you know how windy it was on Tuesday. This thing swung, and it swung and fell, I guess, this way, because that's where it was attached. But so now we got to deal with that too. So that's gonna be fun. Xena and I got to get out the chainsaw and get that thing cut up as soon as possible. But yeah, so it's been hectic around here. I apologize if it's windy. I forgot I was going to put on the mic. I am filming with a new camera, thanks to you guys liking and subscribing and all that stuff. We were able to afford to upgrade our camera and buy the mics, wireless mics that go with it. So I had every intention of wearing a mic before I did this, but I'm not used to wearing one, so I forgot. But anyway, guys, I guess that's going to be it. Like, I don't know what else to say other than changes are coming. We've got to slow down a little bit, like I said. So anyway, I guess that's it, guys. I do appreciate you. But if you would, guys, if you would like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, I would greatly appreciate it. I know Zena would too. I wish she could have been here for this video, but she is at work, so wasn't much I could do about it. But yeah, so look forward to our next storage unit video. That'll probably be the next video. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to record any while I'm out on the road. See if I stop anywhere, or as long as this cold doesn't transform into something else and keep me from going. But hopefully we'll do something fun while I'm there, while I'm with family. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, love you so much. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.